Fire officials are investigating the cause of a $1 million fire which ripped through the sprawling storage yards of Zagerman and Company Limited and Keyes Supply Company Limited at Scott Street and Bayview Roads late Monday night. Zagerman's is a building supply firm and Keyes an automotive and electrical supply company. The spectacular three-alarm blaze was described by Ottawa Fire Chief Phil Larking as the biggest single property loss since the mid-50s when fire destroyed a block of buildings in the Byward Market area. Flames from Monday night's blaze could be seen for miles. The blaze continued to light up the sky well into the morning hours. Firemen were still on the scene long after daybreak, pouring water on the ruins. There were no injuries, but ambulances stood by as a precautionary measure. A number of minor explosions occurred shortly after the fire was discovered. Firemen said the cause of the explosions could not be pinpointed. A number of inflammable materials, such as paint thinners, were stored in the area. Firemen concentrated on preventing the blaze from reaching a building at the back of the Keyes property. Stan Sterling, district manager for Keyes, said the building contained highly volatile substances such as gaslight antifreeze and starting fluid. Firemen had control of the fire after about 2 hours. Chief Larkin said though residents were some distance away, the fire spread was a possibility. Steady rain eased the problem, he said. Residents are located on Scott Street, facing one side of the Zagerman yard at a distance of about 250 feet, and along Stonehurst Avenue at the rear of the Zagerman Keyes property. If the rain helped in fighting the blaze, wind gusting to about 35 miles an hour rose at about 2 a.m., demanded extra caution. The fire completely wiped out the Zagerman Company's lumberyard. A building housing facilities for making concrete rods was heavily damaged. Left untouched were the company's structural steel section and the office and main warehouse. The company has been located on the Bayview Scott property for 40 years. The business was founded about half a century ago. Mr. Sterling said Keyes Supply tire stock was wiped out. Also destroyed was a large number of electrical appliances stored in an aluminum side extension at the rear of the firm's main warehouse. Firemen managed to prevent the fire from spreading into the main building. The loss of both firms was covered by insurance. 4 of Keyes' delivery trucks were destroyed. 3 of Zagerman's trucks were lost. The fire was first noticed at about 11:20 p.m. by employees of the city's traffic engineering maintenance depot on Bayview Road. The city workers saw flames when they were loading their trucks. It looked like it started in the Zagerman's property in lumber sheds, said city employee Roger Paget. He said he and another employee ran across to try to get some of the Keyes trucks out of the yards, but retreated when they noticed a sign on one of the buildings that said explosive materials. Most residents living on Scott Street were unaware of the fire until they heard sirens and looked out their windows. Hundreds of residents, held at a safe distance by police officers, turned out to watch the fire. Many, however, left after about an hour as heavy rain continued to pour down. Chief Larkin said that every available piece of equipment that could be spared was rushed to the scene.